Okay, so what I wanted to talk about was trademarks, and I guess, what was the other term? There's like another one you said?
There's copyrights, and for me, I really don't like patents.
Patents.
You're
gonna have to tell me what a patent
I don't like
is.
patents.
But
I like them.
trademarks, I never understood the concept of a trademark. I mean, trademark, like it's marked and you trade it, but can you use it at any point?
Mm-hmm. Can you trademark the protractor or the compass?
No,
That's
I
a
think
patent.
their tools have been used since the 15th century. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
A patent is like a...
Patents can be used for like machines or software.
And
or
now it's
anything like
time
that.
for
Trademarks
definition hour
and
with Chris.
patents.
Define patent.
It's a thing that shows that you came up with the idea,
Yeah,
I guess.
I think
or
that's a
that
good idea.
Copyright.
you're the first person to kind of put your name on it
Yeah,
and
you have
be
to
like,
prove
it
it.
belongs
Is that
to
still
me.
patent?
Like, I don't know. A patent's for like more so an idea, but a copyright and trademarks are more so for like, you know,
I guess what I'm
companies
thinking
or
of-
whatever,
Copyright
brands.
seems so loose though. Like
Yeah.
there's also like that. What's it like a creative copyright where you don't have to do anything legal.
Let's
or-
preface this by saying we don't know anything about any
Yeah, we're
of
not
this.
lawyers. We're not
No,
even close.
I don't.
We're not
I just
claiming
know
to.
that.
As far as I know, that you
As
don't
far
have to
as
do
we
any-
know.
There's like the creative copyright.
But then
bro.
it's like it falls into a gray area because what's considered fair use when you're using trademarks?
Well, no, like when you're writing something online, like you just like you can't. Like, for example,
you can't. You have to put
you have
trademark.
like Facebook and you're writing like shit all day. It's like that's kind of falls under the creative copyright
Yeah.
or something. I don't
Like
fucking know.
I get it when someone wants to trademark their brand or their cartoon or something like that, but there's all these software patents that limit games. So now
Why worry, baby?
Oh yeah,
it sucks because you can come up with a game, but then some other company will have a patent on like a gameplay element that you'll have to pay them to use.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
gameplay
that was like
elements is
yeah.
gay.
that was
that's shit.
fucking Dragon Ball Z
You mean
had
like an
this thing.
engine or
No, like let's say I think Namco has
well-
a patent on loading screen minigames.
Yes, exactly. It was about to. I think it's Bandai.
Oh, Bandai. Okay.
Yeah, because Dragon Ball Z
Isn't
had
it
these.
Namco Bandai? It's like split.
I think
like
so.
This,
Yeah.
But they had this thing where you could play mini
Fucking
games before
Bandai,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
But it's like the patent. I guess the patent's up.
Oh, it literally went up this year, I think.
But it's like, are you fucking
So you
serious?
play like Pac-Man while the
Minigames and a
fucking
loading
Tekken is
thing?
loading?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's the reason why you're not allowed to like fuck around with shit during loading screens was because these
It's
guys
'cause
had a patent
That is
on it.
horrible. That,
Yeah.
Like I like patents, but not.
But that's the
sort of
problem with
shit.
trademarks.
What do you mean fuck around with
is
shit
the
during
rules?
loading?
Is the unfairness?
Like let's
No,
say you're
They
what-
exist to be fair, though.
Let's say you're playing
No.
Not
They exist. No,
necessarily.
Look,
the reason why they
Stamper.
exist is to
Everything
make things-
exists to make money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but let's
number
say
one.
you're playing like what Crash Bandicoot, and then you like run out of the screen and it starts loading, right? Now it says loading in the corner and it's blinking loading for like what 20 seconds. You're like, I'm bored. You could have had a little mini thing to do there, like smashing X to make fucking Crash Bandicoot jerk
Oh, you
off,
mean like
anything like
in
that?
Devil May Cry 3 where
Yeah.
I could shoot the loading thing
Yeah,
by tapping
exactly.
X?
But
that-
they have a patent on
that's
that,
their
so you're not allowed to
patent.
do that anymore.
That's
that's
fucking
their
gay.
patent.
they were
There's
allowed
a-
to do it.
There's another patent on I think it was King of Fighters had a patent on their training system for like teaching you how to play the game. So that's the only game that's allowed to train you in that specific way.
I think you guys are all base.
Base?
That's very broad.
It is very broad.
We're talking in a term like so if you were
You're
to-
acting like anybody could just like say, oh well, you can't do this. It's like saying that you can't use the color blue in video games.
I know
anymore
that's my
because I fucking
point. But
can be.
it's true that like they will sue you if you do that unless you pay them to do that, and that's
Yeah.
not a lie.
That
It's-
shit is gay.
That's
shit is
not
gay.
a lie at all.
What do you think of they changed the whole
I never said it was a
legality?
lie.
What
I know,
about people
but
who hold on to
you're
trademarks
making
and
it
don't
seem
do
like they're
anything
not
with
going to
it?
bother suing you. They will sue you over that.
What
Oh
about
no, I
people-
know that.
Yeah.
But
What about people who hold on to words and don't do anything with it? Like the guy who had Edge. Like he fucking didn't do anything with it.
Well, I'm
Stole
pretty
the
sure like your patents or copyrights will eventually expire.
They will. They have to.
Yeah.
You can't
What's
legally
edge?
have it. Edge was a word that's like it had like a nice meaning.
so somebody patented the word edge and you
Yes.
can't use it anymore?
No, so it's like you couldn't say edge. You couldn't use edge in your products if you're trying to sell something. You couldn't have edge. You couldn't.
Okay, again, I
Edge
think
of
you guys are
tomorrow.
very off base here.
Maybe.
What am I doing wrong?
This is
Nothing.
completely by ignorance, but it's like, can people really own words like that?
Oh,
like,
is that the question?
yeah, can you
Okay.
own edge
No,
and
you
like
could words are just like sounds from
But-
your mouth. It's so weird.
Sony tried to put a patent on Let's Play.
Yeah,
well, they
they did.
trademarked the word,
Trademark.
but they didn't do anything with it, which I think is completely acceptable.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do? You're
Well,
supposed
if
to
they
do
fucking
something with it?
trademark Let's Play, it's
Then
not
why
going to
bother?
stop people from doing that.
Yeah, that's the
Maybe
thing.
they trademarked it before some evil corporation. was
Exactly,
doing it.
and that's
Yeah.
a good. Like, I don't mind it when people trademark something and then don't do anything wrong with it. They're just
Yeah.
trying to stop other people
Yeah, that's
there's shit
good.
wrong with
But
it.
if you're trademarking a
Why
word
could you
like
still
edge,
play
Huh?
under another name? Call it Green Play. There's no end to the things you
Green
can do.
you could just call your username, like if you wanted to do Let's Play Stamper Plays. All right,
Yeah.
what word would you trademark? If you could take a word and be like, no, you can't, my word.
Huh?
It can't be something broad. It can't be pussy. It can't be butthole or butt or anything. But
Yeah.
it can be something like
Can I create-
rambunctious ass.
Can I trademark like the
that.
word queef? Can I like just make that?
No.
That would be a huge waste.
I would love to do that.
I feel like you shouldn't be able to broad
And a
terms.
big regret later.
Anytime anyone queefs,
Corey just said you could trademark any word in the world.
But you
and
can't do
chose
broad
queef.
terms.
Queef.
But you could be the queef. You could have the queef.
What about
That's the worst superhero.
Now he's gonna be sitting in his office with his tie and his shirt, like Queef Inc. It's like somebody beats on his door. He's like, "Please come in," and he's got his little like Dumbledore glasses with the half moons, just like looking over documents. He's like, "Yes, well, why do you want to work for Queef Inc.?"
Queef Inc. sounds like an infected pussy.
Yeah, what if they said like, is your
Ink
name
comes out every
Queef
time,
Inc.
like an octopus. Like
the people coming in is just like, so is this, do we witness girls queefing? Do you pussy
no,
farts?
it's nothing to do with queefing. It's just called queef.
What if
I
someone
encourage
slammed the
somebody
paper down?
right now to
Yeah.
go and file all the paperwork for Stamper
No,
What if somebody,
and everything I've ever done.
Okay.
you're fucked, dude.
Niall,
You really think
Niall,
so?
what if somebody went into
don't
your
think-
office while, you had the glasses set up, he came in, slammed the papers down, and he said, I own the word pussy farts.
Yeah, I own
Screw
queef. Make up your own word for pussy fart.
I am suing you. Get out of here.
That was the most serious I've ever seen Corey.
Corey, I thought this
he
was
did
a
like
real
the finger on the couch. He was like, "I own the word pussy farts, and I'm suing
I thought
you,
it was a real scenario,
sir."
I felt, yeah, no,
It's too real for Niall.
I'd say queef. Queef is
I'm
different.
Pussy Fart Productions, you cannot be queefing.
Yeah, queef isn't just pussy farts though. Queef can be when the air is pumped inside. It's not
Well, just
actual.
let the lawyers decide.
Theoretically, not a fart.
Or like
about-
when you're having sex and like you push your wiener in
They always do.
air comes out.
I know they always get
and she's
embarrassed.
like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
yeah,
If
sometimes
someone
they
else
laugh,
comes
sometimes
in-
they just kind of ignore it. But you know
How
what.
far, but okay,
And then
so,
sometimes they like combo like an ass fart and
Oh,
that is
that hasn't
and then
happened. Not that I know
so
of.
you own queef.
Yeah, not that I know of.
This guy owns pussy farts. Someone else comes in with another term, like
This is the worst conversation ever. This is the most bullshit
Vaginal-
conversation ever. You guys live in
Vertebrae.
constant fear, don't you?
of what?
Your fucking Pee-wee video got taken down over this shit.
True, it
Yeah,
did.
of all the things that I've done, that one thing, and you know what? It's still up, dude.
Where?
On Facebook, where hundreds of thousands of people are looking, it got
But
taken
what I'm
down to
saying,
one
It's still
what
on
I'm
Facebook?
saying
Well,
is
it's not gonna
that
get taken down on
you
Facebook.
still have to slightly worry about that shit because there's assholes who will just take advantage of it.
I'm not worried. If someone took Spaz Kid and pussy farts,
You're not wrong.
I'm not saying that, like, oh, you gotta worry about every little thing, but what I'm saying is it's kind of bullshit that people aren't allowed to be creative and have their own little gameplay elements without checking a fucking giant book of patents
At
first.
the same time, I agree, but at the same time, I think you're overthinking things, and it's not as bad as you think they are.
It is kind of with games, it kind of is.
So what's your option? Go home and cuddle up in a blanket and never do anything again?
Well, what I'm
Work
saying
around
is,
it.
like, let's say you're a really talented, program creator, and you're like, I want to make a new animation software that'll help animators, but then you gotta be all like, oh wait, Adobe has patents on this specific.
That's another thing. When like people own the market, like EA owns every
Yeah.
single sports game ever made now.
That's why there's no actual like perfect, software because they have to do workarounds without getting sued by other guys.
Well, let me hit you. Me and Mike, we made Swivel.
Yeah.
The end.
That's non-profit.
Huh?
Non-profit.
Oh, so you're thinking about strictly profit.
I didn't
Yeah.
know you were
they
involved
made
in
it
Swivel.
to keep the patent, so
But
they
they,
keep making money.
they still could technically take it down even though it's non-profit because they own the patent, but they probably won't because it's non-profit.
Did you hear about the Disney changed the whole legality of trademarks because Mickey Mouse was out of date?
I think we talked about this last time.
Oh,
we
did
not?
you?
Yeah, I
I'm
thought,
not sure.
I thought
we
we
talked
did.
about Mickey Mouse.
We talked about how Disney owns Marvel, but like Captain America is like more than 50 years old. So in the old laws, he would have been fair use by now, and anyone in the world could have made their own Captain America cartoons.
They did that with Mickey Mouse too.
I think
Yeah.
Disney's done wonders with Marvel and like Star Wars and everything.
You're an intelligent person.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
Fucking
What?
live life.
I'm not saying that I'm not gonna live life. I'm just saying it's bullshit.
I'm a gamer. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 job.
I am a
I
gamer.
don't want my white picket fence in my 9-to-5 job.
I don't want a 2.5.
I
kid.
saved Princess Peach.
You can't deny that people don't get fucked on a daily basis because of this stupid law shit.
Niall defiled.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't, because you got fucked.
In what way?
Pee-wee taken down.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, that's
Almighty,
where
it's
you-
up a million other places.
Pee Wee
I know,
Herman.
but now you can't make your money from
You know
it.
what happened? Pee Wee Herman saw your video.
Oh,
What?
I see.
Now he's like,
Stamper, Pee Wee Herman saw your video, and he's like, I can't do his voice. I do not sound like that. Just like
Pee Wee Herman saw my video.
I can't
He's
do
like,
it.
well, boys and girls, I'm gonna put my brand new movie out on Netflix and not get any views. And then I'm gonna die.
That's a good
Never
life
watch
plan.
Pee Wee's Big Adventure. It's a good one.
You know what? He should give me a little bit of credit. Because he can't even do his own voice anymore. I can do his voice better than he can.
That's because he has 12.
That motherfucker is so old.
He's got
like the
12
fucking Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, he's got
And
12
makeup
layers
isn't
of
helping
makeup.
much anymore.
It's like a fucking brick of makeup on his face.
he still looks old.
Hide
He's
his
got those
old
little,
You
age.
know what? I still love the guy though.
I
Because
do,
Pee Wee's
too.
Big Adventure is a fucking masterpiece.
He's got those little kind of corpsey lips.
I've never seen Kiwi or Pee Wee.
corpsey lips.
I've
Those
never
little
seen
like
anything.
pink dying.
Now he
lips.
goes.
Like he was,
Sounds like no.
what's it called? Like somebody like painted him on his deathbed. to,
Yeah,
like, make
exactly.
him-
That's exactly
what
what, he
is
looks
Pee Wee?
like.
Is he like
that
Mr.
is
Bean?
fucking negative, dude.
Threw white powder at him.
And
You said it first.
What? I just said corpsey lips.
I'm just saying. I was just. Yeah, I guess that is
Pee-wee-
pretty negative.
Is Pee Wee like American Mr. Bean
yeah.
kind of thing?
What?
What?
Basically,
What
yeah.
Is he?
He's like a kid's show.
I would actually consider Pee Wee to be America's Mr. Bean.
That's
Because
true.
I don't know. I
Except
More or
Mr.
less.
Bean is more less
Mr. Bean,
fantastical.
Mr. Bean doesn't talk though, but he has like a charming like.
I think Mr. Bean kind of
really goofy.
He attacks the mind a little bit more, where you have to kind of make up. You have to fill in
Because
the
he doesn't say
It's-
anything.
it's
He's just
clever,
like,
though.
blanks.
like he'll
Do
be
you
pointing at
guys,
something and he'll be
do
like
you guys
this.
like Mr. Bean or
I
dislike
do.
Mr.
I
Bean?
like
No,
Mr. Bean.
Anytime that came out when I was a kid, it was
I
like
like the
fresh.
comedian.
I love
You
it.
don't.
I love Mr. Bean.
Oh, okay.
I like the comedian.
Well, you asked that question.
You're
It's like
No,
Rowan
because
Atkinson.
people either love him or hate him
Right
usually.
actually, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I've never met one person that hated it.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of
I
people.
like
that
the
hate him.
actor, and I also like Mr. Bean.
Remember there
Rowan
was,
Atkinson.
there was like a period
funny.
of time on airplanes where all they played was Mr. Bean. Did
Yeah, I
that
remember
actually
that,
happen?
yeah.
That actually did
On
happen.
airplanes?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's just like this timeless.
Because anyone
thing.
would, yeah, because everyone just loves Mr. Bean. It's like put on Mr.
Just
Bean.
funny.
I mean, that's a
No one
character though.
complains.
You say Mr. Bean, right? But for example, like
His cartoon show fucking stinks though.
Yeah,
I like
remember
Rowan
that.
Atkinson and Mr. Bean, right? But I didn't care for Blackadder.
Oh, Blackadder. There's actually, some Blackadders aren't good, but there are some Blackadders that are good. Like they.
I've seen some good
Blackadders.
Blackadders.
Yeah, they do some different.
Season
time
one's kind of stinky.
Yeah, yeah. You know-
Exactly.
You know the
but
one.
when
they-
you tell somebody to watch Blackadder, it's like season
Yeah.
one is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't start from season
Blackadder.
That
one.
movie was good.
Blackadder. It's like Rowan Atkinson. It's like I think
Blackadder
it
goes
was before Mr. Bean.
fourth.
His
What was it
show
called?
before that.
Where he goes back.
Yeah,
Time
that's the good
machine?
one. The 99. Yeah, the
I
99.
know it
one.
was a Blackadder movie.
Yeah, it goes forth. It's like it's set in the modern day and he goes back in time, but it's really good.
We're talking about shows that like feel like they're like timeless, but they feel completely like we were talking about this before, but like Twilight Zone is something you can watch at any point.
Oh, at any point.
It's like timeless.
That's because the stories are
it's
just
they're
like
really
they're
good.
gripping, like,
they're
yeah.
not
They're-
like written around any modern themes or
And
anything
there's no
like
like
that.
But it's
CGI,
like-
primitive.
But
shit.
it's like fascinating what you said, where you said like you kind of piece the colors together and you can kind of see what the place looks like because
Let me
it's
interrupt you
almost,
for a second, Corey. I feel like a fucking dumbass. I didn't know the difference between a compass and a protractor.
I didn't know.
No.
Yeah, I was calling it a fucking rhombus
on.
and astro.
Go on.
It's like an hour ago.
I know.
No, it's just like
it's still eating at him.
you see like something like Leave It to Beaver. I hated Leave It to Beaver, but Twilight Zone, I liked Twilight Zone because
Yeah.
the stories are way more engulfing.
I just
and
barreled
shit.
through all of those again.
It's a good
It's
show.
on
There's
Netflix
I have
right
it on-
now, currently.
I have it on Hulu. I have
By the
it's
time
like
you
every
listen to this,
episode.
20 years from now, it's not going to be there anymore.
I never got into like Three Stooges kind of
I
shit.
have the, really.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I wasn't
Yeah,
feeling
it's-
Three
it's
Stooges.
Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
gotta
funniest
do
shit
that.
ever. No.
Which
Yeah,
one?
no,
the
no,
the
it's
old
not.
ancient one.
Yeah.
That's like the quality sounds like it's coming.
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
like
You
a-
know, people are saying it's the best thing that's ever been created. Like,
You don't think
black
it-
and
the
white
newer
shows.
one is
the movie
better.
Citizen Kane kind of sucked.
Oh, agreed. Truthfully, agreed.
What
I've
is,
never
what
seen
is
it.
Citizen Kane?
It's a fucking movie. Oh yeah,
He's
Rose
this guy.
Gold-
He's a
it's
citizen
movie.
and he has this cane and he goes around whipping kids with it.
He's a senior citizen.
He's-
that sounds
The
awful.
plot for Citizen Kane. He's a citizen of this town. He has his cane. There's kids, and he whips them with the cane.
And he's like,
And at the end of the movie, he's like, I should probably stop doing that.
At the end of the movie,
and he spreads his asshole and calls it
Obama
Rosebud,
walks up and
that's
he's
it.
like, "You are now a
And then he puts
citizen."
his cane in his asshole.
Rosebud. That's it. The end.
Oh, is that the Rosebud movie?
And he's transported to the future because his cane was magical.
And this is Citizen Kane.
And he
No,
smashes
everyone
it and
loves
he
Citizen
turns
Kane.
away.
It's one of those.
It's the most classic movie of all time.
Everyone's always like, "Citizen Kane is
Yeah.
the greatest film of all time."
No, it's always these movies are very ahead of their time.
Boring.
That's it.
Oh well, yeah. In fairness, it was ahead of it. It was like one of the first movies.
And
that
that's
ever-
it. You can't say it's a good movie, or you can't say it's a bad movie.
Yeah, because it was the format of all
it's
the
all
movies. The way
standards.
that
Like by today's standards, you look at it and you say, "Yeah, I get why it's a good movie." But
the
to
way
say
things
it's
are
the best
cut,
movie
the way
of
things
all
are cut and
fucking time.
edited and the cinematography is all like that was like the first one to do all that shit. but at the
So
same
it's
time,
Oh,
it's
we're
like
gonna
a
get
shit
crucified for that one. I
Like
don't
the
give a
first
shit.
horror
I don't give
movie
a
is
shit.
like
I've never
Psycho.
seen it, so I don't have an opinion.
The first like real like
You'll watch it
horror
and you'll be
was
like, oh
Psycho.
yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
It's very like
okay.
point A to point B. Like everything is just.
There's like a category of movies where you can't really watch them because they've been parodied so much, and you've watched The Simpsons and Family Guy
Exactly.
and everything, so it's just ruined. So there's no point of even.
The
looking at
one
it.
movie that stood apart from that was The Shining, though. Like I thought
Yeah.
that I would never be able to watch.
That's a
The
very
Shining.
good example.
And then I watched The Shining. I was
That's
like, wow,
true.
that is a truly fucking well done movie.
Did you see the TV show they made of The Shining?
I saw that.
Yeah,
They tried to make
it
more close to the
It
book,
was
but
terrible.
Stephen
Yeah.
King made that one.
yeah, because he hated the movie apparently. He
Yeah.
hated
Man,
the-
Stephen King, he makes some fucking stinkers. Like seriously.
Stephen King hated The Shining.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one with Jack Nicholson. So
Do
he
you
made his
remember-
own version.
That's so weird, because didn't he do Dreamcatcher and a
Yeah.
lot of other bullshit garbage?
Do you
fucking-
remember this?
He wrote
horrible,
so many
terrible-
books. Like if you throw enough shit at a wall, like some will stick. You know, somewhere.
Do you
I,
remember that movie?
I respect that though, kind of.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I completely
he
respect
was taking
that.
so much cocaine, he forgets all of the
Respect
stuff
what?
he was taking.
I respect it when someone like will just keep on throwing their shit at a wall until it sticks.
He was taking so much cocaine that he forgot everything, like almost everything he wrote.
Where did you get that?
It's a fact.
That's
It's
what
like-
everyone says.
Yeah, yeah. So like you tell him it's like, do you remember writing the Dome? He's like, no.
He's like, no, I was on cocaine.
yeah, because he was just like, he was just like plowing through pages every day.